summary statistic data and selected fish vendor at Panabo Public Market.
So, here are the results of our last week survey. So let's check it out. In our survey, we have 36 respondents. And the locale of the survey are the Panabo Public Market, the Old Market, and the Fish Market near at the Davao Central Warehouse. Qualitative question number 1. In this is the categorical frequency distributions. The number of fish vendors responds to A, and A is 12, to B and C is 0, and to D is 24. And it's obvious that the D is have the most number of respondents. On the graphs, it is clear that the fish vendors responds the most in letter D, followed by expected response in A. The pie graph shows that the 67% of the fish vendors we've surveyed last week revealed that they sell their unsold products in the next day. However, 33% of them just cook and eat them as their own consumptions.
In our quantitative problem, we have the question of how many kilos of fish could not be sold in a particular day. And now, let us look to the table of the group frequency distribution. First, we have the class interval. In getting this class interval, we first calculate the given problem was number of class is equals to 1 plus 3.322 log of the number of respondents. Second, we subtract the biggest number of 199 to the smallest number of 1, and then the answer could be divided into the total of 1 plus 3.322 log of 36, so we got 21. And now, let us see in the first. We have to add 1 plus 21 and the answer is 22. And then 22 plus 21 and the answer is 44. And the process will be the same. So we have 45 to 66, 67 to 88, 89 to 110, 111 to 132, 133 to 154, 155 to 176, 177 to 198, 199 to 220. And now, let us look in a class boundary. In getting this class boundary, we just have to look at the first column. We just subtract it by 1 and add it of 0.5. So we have 0.5 to 22.5, 22.5 to 44.5, 44.5 to 66.5, 66.5 to 88.5, 88.5 to 110.5, 110.5 to 132.5, 132.5 to 154.5, 154.5 to 176.5, 176.5 to 198.5, 198.5 to 220.5. Third is a class mark. In getting the class mark, we just need to focus on the class boundary. we just need to add the two paired numbers and then divide it by 2 so we can get the class mark. So we have 11.5, 33.5, 55.5, 77.5, 99.5, 121.5, 143.5, 165.5, 187.5, and 209.5. So now we have the tally. We have 21, 9, 3, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0. Next is the percentage. In getting the percentage, we first need to solve for frequency over Rn, which is 36, and multiply it with 100 so we can get the percentage. So first we have 21 divided by 36 times 100, and the answer is 58%, and the process will be the same. So we have 25%, 8%, 0, 3%, 0, 6%, 0, 0, 0. And then we have the cumulative frequency. In getting the cumulative frequency, first we just look the frequency column and we just copy the number 21 and then add it downward. First, we just add 21 and 9 so we can get number of 30. And then 30, add it on 3 and we can get another 33. And it was the same process. So now we have 33, 34, 34, 36, 36, 36, and 36. And lastly, in cumulative percentage, it is a formula of cumulative frequency over n, which is 36, and multiply it by 100. First, we have 21 divided by 36 and multiply by 100, and the answer is 58%. And it was the same process, so we have 83%, 91%, 91%, 94%, 94%, and 100%.
The graphs presenting the group data frequency distributions. So let's have the frequency polygraph.
With class mark on the x-axis and frequency on the y-axis. From the previous frequency polygon and from this histogram, both showed that mostly between 0.5 to 22.5 kilos of fish are not sold in a particular day. Some fish vendors have 22.5 to 44.5 kilos of fish unsold in a day, and the list is between 88.5 up to 110.5 kilos of fish. Lastly, we have the cumulative frequency graph with class boundary on the x-axis and cumulative frequency on the y-axis. Let's be reminded that the cumulative frequency is done by adding each number. Then the total of those numbers is added to another number, and so on. What do fish vendors do with their unsold products in a particular day? They just keep it and resell it the next day.
How many kilos of fish usually unsold in a day? It is between 0.5 to 22.5 kilos.